Welcome students, good morning to all of you. I am Chandan sir, I am a mathematics teacher. Now listen students, we are starting the third chapter of standard 10th. Third chapter of standard 10th. What is the name of the third chapter? Linear equation in two variables. Linear equation in two variables. As we know about that, in the previous classes, we have already read about linear word. What do you mean by linear word? Linear word means power 1. Linear word means power 1. Clear? I told you about that what is equation. Clear? We have read in the previous videos expression. Expression is making a comparison with any constant term that becomes equation. Expression when making a comparison with constant term. Expression when making a comparison with constant term that is equal to equation. Clear? Just think about that. This was expression, but when it was making a comparison with constant term, comparison with constant term, this become equation. Clear? Understood? What do you mean by equation? The equation is type of expression. Equation is a type of expression when making with a comparison with constant term that becomes equation. Over. Now look at, I told you that linear is power 1, equation that is making a comparison. Clear? With the constant term. So look at there, this is called linear equation. This is called linear equation. But focus that what is there? There in two variables. How many variables? Two variables, not single variable. Single variable means 1, two variables means x, y, triple variable means x, y, z, many more, etc. and etc. So just to think about that, the chapter name linear equation in two variables means an equation having power 1, an equation having power 1 and having two variables. Understood? An equation having power 1 and two variables, that is known as linear equation in two variables. Look at there, I have write here what I have read also, and I have write also what there. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, that is called linear equation in two variables. This is for the example. Understood? And this is the format for the linear equation in two variables. What? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Look at here, what is the power? A power 1. Clear? This is called linear equation. After that, how many variables are there? Two variables are there. So this is called linear equation in two variables. Over. Now we are moving to the another part. Clear? Just think about that. This is called linear equation in two variables. Now look at the relation of the zeros. I told you that what do you mean by 0? 0 means solution, and if these are represented, you have completed the topics in the 9th class that every types of equations are represented with two types. Every types of equations are represented with two types. One is algebraically, and second one graphically. What? First one algebraically and the second one graphically. Clear? Every types of linear equations and any type of equations can be expressed algebraically and graphically. So just think about that. Two means solutions can be get from the algebraically form and the graphically form. Clear? So just think about that. We will get two types of solutions. One as a line and one as a value. Algebraically that will give value. Graphically also give the value, but that first give a line. Understood? Graphically it will first give line, after that it will give value. Clear? But algebraically that direct give value. Understood? Linear equations of the two variables can be expressed in algebraically and graphically. So now look at there, what are the differences between both of those? What are the relation between both of those? So just think about that. We are making a comparison of both of those. Look at there. If we are considering this is a first equation, this is the second equation. We are considering the first equation and the second equation. Then we will get the relation of zeros. Zeros means solution. The relation of zeros means solution and graph with equation. Clear? So look at there. We just think about that. How many types of graphs can be possible? Two types of equations are given. Then three types of graph will be possible. How many types of graph will be possible? Three types of graph will be possible. I am writing here nature of graph, nature of graph, nature of solution, nature of solution. Solution means zero. Here nature of solution. You can write in zeros, but that is already used in equality equation, not used here, but sometimes used it. Clear? And equations. Equation formula. Equation formula. Clear? And we are also getting the another topic also. That will be, I will mention in those one. Look at there. If we are drawing the lines, graphically, we will get three types of line. One line, look at there, according to this one. This is called intersecting lines. These are called intersecting lines. These are called intersecting lines. Look at there. If we are solving the two types of equations, then we are getting what? This type of lines. Clear? This is called intersecting lines. Look at that. It may be possible that both of the lines cannot intersect. It may be possible both can intersect. So these are intersecting lines. It can be possible both are not intersect. These are called non-intersect. Means parallel lines. These are called parallel lines. Clear? And the third one, it may be possible that one line and another line is overlapping. This is called coincident lines. Over. How many lines can be possible of these equations? Means what are the answers of the graphical representation of these answers? It may be possible that the lines may be intersecting. Lines may be not intersecting, means may be parallel, and lines may be coincide. Coincide means overlapping on each other. Look at that. So just think about that. When they are intersecting, they are giving only one solution. Look at that. They are intersecting, so they are giving only one solution. Only one solution. That is known as unique solution. Look at them. Both are not intersecting. Means they cannot give any type of solution. No solution. They cannot give any type of solution means no solution. After that, they are coinciding. Means they are overlapping on each other. Means they are giving many solutions. Now look at what are the formula to find out. So look at that. We are going to making the formula with this type of equation. Look at that. First of all, you have to write there a1 by a2 does not equal to b1 by b2. Look at that. a1 by a2 does not equal to b1 by b2. Now send to center. a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 but does not equal to c1 by c2. How can we learn? Both are not equal. Both are equal but not equal to third term. Two terms are not equal. Two terms are equal but not equal to third term. But the last one, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Look at that, very easy. Two terms, two ratios are not equal. Two ratios are equal but not equal to third ratio. And all of the ratios are equal. So these are called many solutions. But just think about that, there is one relation between both this one. What? The questions are asking different types of information related to this one. Then we will have to only focus that which type of informations are getting here. Look at there. If the questions are asking that check out that intersecting lines in the next 3.1 exercise, 3.2 exercise, the questions are being asked with you that check out that intersecting lines are there. You can check this by this formula. If they are asking that unique solution, you can check this formula. Means according to this formula, you can solve this one and this one also. Clear? According to this formula, you can check that no solution and parallel lines. Clear? According to this formula, you can check many solution and coincident lines. But there is another one information in the 3.2 you can solve according to this one. What? Look at there. Just think about that. Two types of persons are talking. Two types of persons are talking. If they are getting a one solution, okay? If they are getting only one solution, and it may be possible that they are getting many solutions. They are getting many solutions. Just think about that. What is that information is here? So when we are getting only one solution, this is called consistence. Clear? Many solutions also, this is called also consistence. Why these are called consistence? Because you just think about that it provides solution, single solution and many solutions. These are called consistence, but this is not providing any type of solution, so this is called non-consistence. Look at there. If the questions are being asked, check that intersecting lines, you are using this formula. If the question is saying that check unique solution, you can using this formula. If the question is saying that consistent solution, you can check this formula. So just think about that. How many types of questions can be solved with this formula? 3 types of questions can be solved with this formula. According to this one, parallel lines, you can solve this one and this one. You can only check with this formula. According to this one, coincidence lines, consistent solution and many solution. If the questions are being asked, you will have to use only and this formula. So according to this one, you can solve the whole 3.2 exercise. Now we are starting 3.1 exercise. Now students, we are going to start exercise 3.1. So I am reading the question. All of you also start reading the question. Aftab tells his daughter. 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. Just think about that. This type of equations and this type of statements giving an equation. How can we solve this one? These can be solved by us, but these can be solved by us how? We will have to first of all decide that which term is dependent on the another term. Which term is dependent on the another term. Just think. Aftab is saying that to his daughter, that 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. So just think about it. We can write here. Let us consider Aftab's age is equal to x years. Aftab's daughter is equal to y years. Now look at according to question. Just think about 7 years ago. 7 years ago means Aftab age also 7 years ago. Daughter's age is also 7 years ago. Just think about that. Your age was 7 years back minus 7. If you are 20, then 7 years ago 13. How can it possible? The 20 minus 7 is equal to 13. So therefore, the 7 years will be subtracted from both of the ages. Over. Just think about that. Your father's age is always greater than you. That is really clear. Therefore, just think daughter's age and the father age. What is the relation? 7 times relation. So just think about that. We will always multiply with junior 1. So we will multiply with 7 in the daughter age. Not multiply in the father's age, because this was 7 times equal to this one. Just think about that. According to this one, if any type of number, look at that, 21 and 3, so look at that, this is the bigger, this is the smaller. So what can be possible? So this one we can multiply, means 21 is the 7 times of the 3, so we can multiply 7 with the junior 1. Clear? So we will have to always multiply with this one. Now look at it. X minus 7, we are making the equation now. 7y minus 49. Now look at x minus 7y is equal to minus 49 plus 7. How much? X minus 7y is equal to minus how much? 9 minus 7 is equal to 42. Equation number 1. Clear? According to this one, this is the equation. Now in this equation, you will have to this is called algebraically representation. Clear? You will have to make the graph. You will have to draw the graph. Clear? This is called the this one. After that, graphically. So you can write there. Draw the table of equation 1. Look at it. You can write here x and y. Clear? You just think about that in the 9th class we have got different types of solutions to solve every types of equations and their graph. So just think about that. How can we solve this one? In the previous classes, in the junior 9th class, we have read about that to solve graphically any type of equation, we are sometimes keep x as a 0 and sometimes y as a 0. X as a 0 and y as a 0. So just think about that when we are keeping x as a 0, so just think about that x as a 0 means x finished. Now 7 minus 7 divides minus 42. Minus 7 divides, because there is multiply, there divides. There is multiply, when it goes there, that will divide. So look at the minus 7 divides minus 42. How much becomes? Minus minus cancel. 42 divided by 7 is equal to 6. 42 divided by 7 is equal to 6. Now we'll have to keep what? Y sometimes 0. One time x 0, one time y 0. So just think about that when we are keeping the y is equal to 0, so just think about that minus means everything is 0. Y 0 multiplied by minus anything that will be 0. Now look at x is equal to minus 40. Minus 40. Now you can easily represent it on the number line. On the number line, number line means this is coordinate axis. You can easily represent on the coordinate axis. You know about that 0, 1, 2, 3 according to this one. Clear? So you will have to use this one. Now we are going to solve another equation. Because another equation is given, we can write here again what the equation is asking. Clear? So this is called algebraically solution. This is called, when you are draw on the graph, this is called graphically solution. Clear? But on the graphically solution, you need two types of tables. Clear? So first of all this one, the second one. I shall be after 3 years from now. 3 years from now, just think about after 3 years, your age will be added 3 years, the x will be added 3 years, and y will be added 3 years. But just think about the father's age is always greater than. Clear? This means Aftar is 3 times of the daughter. So just think about that we can multiply in the daughter's age, not in the father's age. Not in the daughter's age. Just think about that. I will be writing here. X plus 3, 3y plus 9, 3y plus 9. Now look at, we can write here x minus 3y is equal to 9 minus 3, x minus 3y is equal to 6, x minus 3y is equal to 6. This is called equation number 2. Equation number 2. So we can write there what? Draw the table of equation 2. Now look at, we are drawing the table. What here? X and y. One time x 0, one time x 0. How much? X 0. So look at here. 6 divided by minus 3. How much? Minus 2. Clear? One time y 0. I told you about that. One time y 0. Y 0, the x is equal to 6. Direct. After that, you can draw the graph. Clear? Draw the graph on this one. This will be represented, and according to this will be represented, and you will get the graphically solution. These are called algebraically solution. These are called graphically solution. According to this one, you can solve the next questions also. Clear? I am solving only hints. I am giving only hints. Wait. Now students, we are going to solve the question second and question third. Clear? In these questions, I will only give you hints. Clear? You will have to do again. Clear? Let us consider what is the question is saying that. The question is saying that the coach of cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. So just think, let us consider cost of 1 bat. 1 bat is equal to x. Cost of 1 ball is equal to y according to question. Look at there. How many bats? 3 bats, 3x. How many balls? 6 balls. 6y is equal to 3,900. Look at there. We are taking common 3x plus 2y. Look at there, because 3 is common. 3,900. But we can write x plus 2y is equal to what? 3,900. Clear? Look at, just think about that, 900 by 3. How much? X plus 2y is equal to 1,300. Again, question means the another topic. Buy one more ball, x plus, clear? And 3 1 bat and 3 more balls. 3 white, 1 bat, 3 more balls is equal to 1300. Look at here, both of the equations are same to same. Sorry. Wait 1 minute. 3 more balls, 3 1 is 3. 3 how many times? 3 bats, 6 balls. Later. No problem. X plus 2y is equal to this one. And after then 3x. Okay. Look at that. According to this one, equations are given. You can solve it better. Clear? Try to solve these questions. Question number 3. According to this one, the cost of 2 kg apple. So just think about that apple price x. Cost of 1 kg apple. Cost of 1 kg apple. Cost of 1 kg. 1 kg what? 1 kg grams. 1 kg grams is equal to y. What are the equations? 2 kg apple 2x, 1 kg gram 1y is equal to 160. Another month, after a month, 4 kg of apple 4x plus 2y is equal to 30. Clear? So I have given the both of the solutions. Clear? Both of the hints they are given. You will have to 330 or 300. Clear? So you will have to try to solve this question. Thank you.